Kumusta Doobies? We're back in Cebu, baby! Last year, I visited Cebu for the first time and got to try some of the best Cebuan food and obviously Jollibees because, come on, I had to try it in the motherland. But after that video went up, a lot of people were saying Jollibees isn't even the best fast food. So I'm back here to investigate which fast food really ranks the best.
Now, I know y'all are eager to see which fast food ranks the best in the Philippines, but you know what actually ranks the best when it comes to building a site that actually looks and feels like you? Today's sponsor, Squarespace. And if you don't believe me, let me show you why. Here are 3 reasons why Squarespace is the perfect place to start. Number 1, Blueprint AI. With Blueprint AI, you answer a few questions about your brand and vibe, then it builds a fully custom layout with content that fits your style with no design skills needed. Number 2, Design intelligence. Squarespace combines 2 decades of industry-leading design expertise with cutting-edge AI technology. It automatically picks colors, fonts, and layouts that work together so your site looks polished in a matter of seconds. Number 3, visual design tools. You get a ton of modern built-in design options that make your site look clean and professional right from the start. So if you want to try it out, start your free trial at squarespace.com/doobydobap, and when you're ready to launch, use code Doobydobap to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Now let's get back into our delicious Filipino fast food journey.
Joining me are my friends Meryl and Melvin, who will be our guides to show us some of their favorite Filipino fast food chains. First up is McDonald's.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba! Let's see if we'll be loving it. Since opening its first location in 1981, McDonald's is one of the most beloved fast food chains in the Philippines. With over 740 stores in the country, it even has a beloved nickname, McDo. Not only do they offer iconic global menu items like the Big Mac, Quarter Pounder, and McChicken, but they also have menu items adapted to the Filipino taste that they only sell here in the Philippines. So today, we're putting these local favorites to the test in our great Filipino fast food showdown. Will McDo actually make do?
To me, having rice at McDonald's and also utensils like this, wild. And what I absolutely loved was also the unlimited gravy pump. You don't get unlimited gravy pump anywhere else in the world other than in Philippines McDonald's. Chicken, even with the gravy pump, still holds up. Rice, not mushy. Very important. I used to think Koreans were the biggest rice lovers, but actually, I think Filipinos might like rice more than Koreans. I'm giving this pretty high rating actually. I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. I don't know if Jollibees can win over this. This is gonna be a hard one to beat. Next up, Mac Spaghetti. I'm a big fan of the Jollibee spaghetti. I'm giving this a 7.5 out of 10.
This is a Coke float, basically Coca-Cola with ice cream sundae and a Hershey chocolate syrup drizzle. Tastes like what a Coke float should taste like, so a Coke float out of 10.
I like that the gravy is smothered on top. The gravy has nice speckles of pepper in it. When they said pepper, they really meant pepper because you get that nice zinginess and freshness cutting through some of the hamburger steak. I think it's the same patty as they use in McMuffins. Solid 8.3 out of 10. Chicken filet a la king. What does a la king mean? Does anyone know what a la king means? Oh, a la king just means like a king. There's actually a very strong spice coming from the chicken fillet, which I did not expect, but it pairs really, really well with the creamy sauce on top. The sauce honestly tastes like, you know, movie theaters, and you get that really big butter pump in the US? That's kind of what it tastes like, but in creamy form. Chicken a la king, 7.8 out of 10. Wow, actually, this is really spicy, actually, and nobody would have expected that. Am I just weak? So I'm gonna wash it down with the cotton candy float. When my mama told me you have to eat all colors to be healthy, I don't think she really meant cotton candy blue. I feel like I just drank like straight up Hubba Bubba in liquid form. I kind of like it. Surprising, 8 out of 10. So this is a new menu item and it's the matcha McFlurry. I feel like the whole world is going through a matcha phase and Philippines is not an exception either. You know those like green matcha flavored Kit Kats that you get from Japan once in a blue moon? That's what this tastes like because the matcha gives it a little bitterness. I think this might be the best dessert I've tried at McDonald's. This beats apple pie. Let that sit with you. 9.5 out of 10. That's gonna be hard to beat. Do I also have a matcha bias? You betcha, but instead of betcha, you matcha.
We're headed to our next destination, Chowking. Chowking is a popular Filipino fast food chain that serves Filipino style Chinese food. It's always very popular during lunchtime, so we decided to go check it out.
Okay, Meryl, where are we?
We're at Chowking. They usually serve Chinese Filipino food.
I have never been to a fast food chain that's been proud to show what is inside the kitchen, and it is so clean. Bonus points to Chowking for that. Which one should we start with?
Start with this one, pancit canton.
Cheers! Mamma mia! It's not too oily, but all the noodles are not clumped, and it's really nice. Considering that this is a fast food restaurant, I'm giving this an 8 out of 10.
So the next one is chow fan with fried siao mai.
Siao mai is shrimp dumplings wrapped in wonton paper, and underneath is just fried rice. I've never had fried siao mai. The crunchiness is really, really nice. Would you say that this is the most popular item at Chowking?
Yeah.
When it got served, it had a little lid on, and when I opened the lid, the smokiness, the wok hei was really intoxicating. And I have never expected that from a fast food fried rice to have that smoky smell. Wow. Panda Express has nothing on Chowking. It's king for good reason. 9.3 out of 10. Just something to take the edge off. You don't know that TikTok trend?
You can also eat it as ulam, something that we always pair with rice.
And this is dipped in the sweet chili sauce. Cheers. It's a pork mixture inside, wrapped around a lumpia wrapper and then deep fried. Is this the best lumpia that I've ever tried in my life? No. I'm giving this one a 6 out of 10.
So this one is kangkong and then bagoong. So bagoong is shrimp paste.
So the shrimp paste packs a punch. Mix of these two is really, really nice. I think it's the first time I've also ever seen greens at a fast food restaurant.
Some Filipino likes Chowking because most fast foods here in the Philippines don't serve vegetables.
The fact that there is vegetables served at a fast food restaurant gets high points. I would rate this 9 out of 10.
Okay, so the last one we have here is siopao.
So this is a Filipino take on a Chinese char siu bao. Inside is the caramelized roasted pork, and then outside covering it is a yeasted dough. It's fluffy, it's not dense, nice kick of cinnamon powering through. That was something unexpected, but this slaps. I'm impressed. The infamous Chowking halo halo. What does halo halo mean?
Mix.
So this is the gulam jelly, cherries, banana, beans, and more beans. And then underneath is a bed of ice and then sweetened condensed coconut milk. I love halo halo. It's June right now. It's hot. And this is what really cools me down. And I love coconut-based desserts. So I think this is just crazy good. But Meryl was saying off camera that she has another halo halo joint that she personally likes. And the next place we're going to is where they serve Meryl's favorite halo halo,
Mang Inasal.
So far, Chowking ranks first with a close second from McDonald's. On to our next location.
Mang Inasal.
Mang Inasal is a Filipino fast food restaurant that specializes in grilled chicken inasal, a modern take on a traditional Filipino meal with affordable prices.
Halo halo and
Crema de leche.
should we try the halo halo first? I can see why you like this one more. Creamier. There's more coconutiness. I feel like the ratio of ice was higher at Chowking. And I like that there's more ube in it too. I'm giving this one a 9.6. I think it's actually better than the matcha ice cream McFlurry that we tried at McDo. I love coconut desserts. That's my number one favorite. And my second favorite is banana desserts. And my third favorite is leche flan. So this has all the components of everything that I like. So I was thinking this was gonna taste like a banana cream pie, but there's actually a really lightness to it that I'm not sure where it's coming from. It's a little bit more fruity. And this one I'm giving a 9.
This is actually a solo fiesta meal.
It's like a party for one. So another thing that I've noticed is you can look into the kitchen of Mang Inasal, and this is a barbecue chicken restaurant, and they're using actual coals cooked right in front of you as you order.
Well, actually, if you want to eat like an OG Filipino, you can use your hands. When we eat with our hands, we do this, like form it, do something like this, and then you use your thumb to push the rice.
There's something very satisfying about eating grilled meats with your hands, and I like taking it a step further with rice. The thing is, this is fast food that doesn't feel like fast food. That's why it cracked the code.
So Mang Inasal is going all the way to the top of our list. Can somebody figure out how to bring this to Korea?
Our fourth location of the day is Finga Licking Good, KFC. Okay, we definitely need to try the sisig rice bowl. Sisig is one of the most iconic dishes here in the Philippines, and it's sold at KFC. The infamous Zinger meal. And not just any rice, it is buttered rice. Wow, let's try. Very salty. Unfortunately, too buttery and too cheesy. Coming from Mang Inasal, KFC, you let me down. 6 out of 10. Sorry. The sisig meal. So here are small chops fried chicken bites with sisig smothered as well as mayo. Now, if we're really trying to get technical, sisig isn't supposed to be made of mayo, but mayo is kind of working as a binding agent to make sure everything is homogenized together. Let's take a bite. I love rice, I love mayo, I love fried chicken, I love sisig, and I like hard-boiled egg. And the combo of this together is 7 out of 10. I'm gonna wash it down with a little bit of a royal float. I asked what royal is, and it is basically the same thing as Fanta because they have the same logo as Fanta with soft serve on top. Let's try. Orange soda is one of those things that I would never ever order for myself, but when I get it, I'm like, why have I not been trying this for a long time? It's so good. 9 out of 10. More cream soda for everyone. Spaghetti. This is our third spaghetti of the day. This one also has little wiener sausages. The spaghetti is better here than McDonald's. More saltier, less sweet. This one's my favorite by so far. This one, I'm giving it an 8.3 out of 10. KFC brownie. I've never seen brownie sold at a fast food chain, let alone KFC. Packaging is very interesting. It does look gooey or like poop. We're all thinking it. I just had to say it.
No.
This is slapstick 50s humor. Surprisingly really good. It tastes like it's fresh out of the box with lots of preservatives, just the way I like it. Out of everything that we've tried at KFC, I would actually come back for the brownie. That feels wrong to say. 8.3 out of 10. Let's move on to our final location of the day, Jolliebee.
Unfortunately, Colonel Sanders is going all the way to the back. Too many things happening, and the main focus, the chicken, was way too dry.
Jollibee!
Halina't magsaya, si best friend Jolly Jollibee, narito na. Hey kids,
Melvin, what's your go-to order at Jollibee?
It's always been the chicken joy.
With the rice.
Pair it with rice. Perfect.
Okay. Cheers, Melvin.
Juicy and delicious.
Wow.
All dry.
Even with the gravy, it's still crunchy. I think the chicken itself is much better here at Jollibee's compared to McDonald's. I'm giving this 9.3 out of 10.
High.
Pretty high. I would say though, rice, tiny bit mushy. It might be demoted down to 9.1 actually. Rice is a tiny bit mushy compared to McDonald's, but I think it depends on the location. Let's try the Filipino spaghetti.
Okay. In Filipino, we're using like banana instead of tomato, so that's why it's sweet.
Oh. I like KFC's better. Whoa! I think this one's sweeter than KFC. Melvin was just talking about it earlier, but for a lot of Filipinos, they have a really like sentimental attachment to Jollibee's, right?
The taste of Jollibee feels like home in every Filipino because since childhood, our parents basically would say, if you're good at school, I'll buy you Jollibee. So basically, every time we eat Jollibee, it feels rewarding.
But I think I'm gonna give this a solid 8 out of 10.
Solid day.
Solid 8.
This is burger steak, very soft.
What are you rating this?
10 out of 10. Because I am a Filipino.
I like having it with rice. I think rice makes everything better. Hot dog time.
They called it Jolly Hot Dog.
So I actually didn't try this last time I was here. What is the components of a Jolly hot dog?
The bread, the cheese, the hot dog, and the ketchup.
Compared to the hot dog that I'm used to, this is definitely sweeter from the banana ketchup. But I like it. I would say this 8 out of 10 for me. The infamous
Peach mango pie.
This, I think, is one of the best desserts that you can ever find in fast food chains. I already know how good this is gonna taste. So crunchy.
Yeah. And the mango inside is so sweet.
It's jammy, it's peachy, it's crunchy. It has everything that you want in a dessert. What are you rating this one, Melvin?
It's like a betrayal if I don't rate this a 10. So it's basically, it's all a 10 out of 10. Certified Jollibee lover.
So, Melvin is biased, but even for me, it's hard to find anything that tops peach mango pie. To be honest, I personally think this is better than the halo halo at Mang Inasal. I'm so sorry, Meryl! I'm so sorry. There's nothing that really beats this. This is, you know what? I'm giving this one a 10 out of 10 too. It's also because it's my favorite dessert of all times. Am I biased? This is the end of our Filipino fast food journey. We have Team Mang Inasal versus Team Jollibee. And you know what? Both were really, really good, but I have to say, I'm giving the win to Mang Inasal this time. Oh! I'm so sorry, Melvin, but Mang Inasal really blew it out of the water with real roasted chicken, charcoal grill, chicken oil. It really was mind-blowing for me, so you get the win today.
So Jollibee comes in joint third with McDonald's, especially because they didn't have my favorite coconut pandan sundae.
A special twist actually lies in the darker business side of things, which is
Every fast food chain that we went to is actually owned by Jollibee Corporation.
so in the end, Jollibee always wins. Thank you so much for watching, and a special thanks to today's sponsor, Squarespace.